example. So we already know the how to write the functions. So we know how to write the functions. So then what is the use of arrow functions? So just code. I will open my Visual Studio Code. Let close others websites. Okay, so this is the so this and all we have studied. The arrow functions is there. So that's why I want to create a one more file that is a index20.html. So I have created a by file. So the functions we know. So how the function will be there? The function keyword, function name, open close bracket. So that is a round bracket and a, what you can say open close floor bracket. So this is the simple function template. So now what is the arrow function? So you already know. So JavaScript arrow function before hello function name. This is the open close round bracket and floor bracket return is there. Okay, so this is the earlier we are doing. So with the arrow functions, we are doing a hello open close brace and a hello world. Okay, so now why we need instance? So it is giving the only short amount of writing what you can say text. So we are not writing the full whole length of a code. So we are writing a shorthand of a text. So I will give you an example for the arrow function. So arrow function is a one thing that is going to. Okay, first we'll go with the one example. So how to? So just I will go for the talk. Okay, so earlier, I want to go for the arrow function. H2 the arrow function. So this is we know. So then I will take a one paragraph ID demo. So that is we know. So the next what is a I want to take a script tag. Okay. So earlier what how we are doing. So if you want to call the what you can see. Let's say I want to call a one function my function open close brace enter, let's say return a plus b. So here I want to or else instead of return document dot write of a plus b. Okay, I am passing the a here and a b here. So here document dot get element by id of demo dot inner html equals to my function 100 200. So my function is a is replaced with 100, b is replaced with 200. So let's see what is the output. We'll go here, right click, open with the live server. So it is going to be open with the 5500 port. See, there's a 300 is there. How 300? So we are calling my function. Once it is running, so it is coming here. So document.getElement demo inner HTML my function. So this is function defining. This is a function calling. Okay. So this is my function I am calling with the passing a two parameter 100 and 200. So 100 and 200 is replaced here. So document.write 100 plus 200 300 is there. Okay, so this is the normal function. Same thing I can achieve with the arrow functions. Okay, I will go here. I will take a one more function my fun. Okay, I will add a my fun. Okay, so not arrow function, right? So here what I want to do, I want to print a one more output. So for that, document dot get element by id of, I will take a one more one demo one dot inner html equals to, now I want to call the arrow functions. So equals to, I will call the my fun is a my one more function name, but that is a the arrow function. So here I want to pass a 100, 300, or else I will give the other value 400, 900, something like that. So this is called a function calling. Where is a function defined? So I want to define a function here, the arrow function. So what is the arrow function? So this is the shortened property of a function. There is nothing difference here. So let my function. What is this one? Let. Let is in keyword. My fun is in a variable. Okay, but I want to call it as a function. Open close brace arrow function. So after the arrow function, so a addition, right? A plus b. Or else I will call a star b or a star b. So where the exact value I am passing, a comma b. Okay. So now I want to create a one more p hash demo one. Okay. So this is I have created document dot get element by id. So then I want to call the my function. So my function is here. So here let's see the output. Save it. We'll go here. See what is the undefined here. Save it. Run it. 300 is there. Okay, so we'll go here one by one. Control Z. So I will change it. Okay, that I will make it for a comment for while. Save it or run it. Okay, so 36,000 is there. So just I will add a 4 into 9. So 9 fours are 36. Okay, so what is happening? So this is also one function only. This is also same and this is also same. Which one we will prefer? Obviously this one. So this is called an arrow function. So this is introduced in the after JavaScript in the 2015. So maybe 2015 or 16. So this is the shortened way to write a function. So this is the function name and this is open close brace and we are passing a parameter. So instead of open close block bracket, so this is the arrow function. So arrow function is, so this is the arrow we can say a star b. So if you want to add a plus means you can add. So this is the function defining and this is the function calling. So this is also a function defining and this is the function calling. Okay, demo one is there. So let's go here. See, 36 is for a this arrow function. 100 plus 200, so that is a normal JavaScript function. So this is called a JavaScript arrow functions. Okay, so we don't see why this one we are going to be go throughout your life. The React we are using the arrow functions only. Okay, we should know when to use how to use the arrow functions and all. Okay, the next will come a JSON. So what is a JSON? So this is very important. All over the world, almost all the applications they are using this JSON. So just I will go Google it. What is a JSON? So JSON is a open source standard for a data interchange format that use uses a human readable text to store and transmit the data object consists of a attribute value pairs and arrays. It is a common data format with a diverse use in a electronic interchange. Okay, so this is a sentence. JSON is a JavaScript object notation. So JSON is what? JavaScript object notation. So it is used to communicate between the one platform to the another platform, or from one we can say from front end to the back end, or back end to the front end, or anything, or applications to the applications you want to communicate. So you are using a JSON. How it will be looks JSON. So already I have seen open this JSON placeholder account URL earlier. So JSON is a something one. This is a text only. So it is in the one format of a data. See here. So user ID is one. ID is one. Title is this is the title. Body is this one. So this is called an one JSON data. Then you have a question like the JavaScript object also same no no. So slide changes is there. Here in the property name there is a no code will be there. In the property value code will be there. So if you just go here for JavaScript object, where is it object? Yeah, here it is an object. See, this is the first name. There is a no code, but property name there is a no code, but property value this code is there. When in JSON, both the property name and property value will be there, but it is not a code. Is code is not there because it is a number. Okay, so here is the property name and the property value. Property name, property value. So this is a both side a double quote is there, so that is called a JSON value. So only in the case numbers for double value, so there is a no double quote. So if you mention a double, you can mention double quote also, but it is not an integer. It is of type of string. It will happen. Okay, so you can user ID double quote. One also you can mention double quote, but it is not treated as an integer number. It is treated as a string number. Okay, so why we need in a sense? Just if I go here, I will open the Facebook. Okay, this is my company account. So once I log in, it's automatically. So it is already it is this account is loaded. Okay. So what happens in here? So everything, whatever the data it is coming and loading here. So this is these many likes. So this is a address, phone number, and everything. So these videos and banners, everything is coming. How it is coming in the form of a JSON only. So this is the ID will be some ID. The title will be something called a mystery MyO. Body will be something it containing insights, ad center, messages, likes, pokes, comments, everything it is there. Okay, how many likes are there? Post reach is 1005, post engagement. All these counts are coming in the form of a JSON only. So why we need a sense? So this is one common language is should be there. So that is called a JSON. So this is for see as like a English is having a communication between the all over the world, no? Same thing JSON is having a language to communicate between the all the different languages. What is the different languages? You are doing a React, someone is doing a Angular, someone is doing a Python, someone is doing a Java, someone is doing a PHP. So all the languages are different, right? How they are communicating? They are communicating, but the language is the same thing. So that is called a JSON. So this is a one format. Okay, what is a JSON? So JavaScript object notation. So there is a one more thing is a XML is there. So XML is no not used. Earlier it is they are using. Now the JSON is there. So in the interview, what is a JSON means? So JSON is a JavaScript object notation. So it is the language it is going to be create a application or to communicate between the what we can say one platform to another. So how it will be? Employees the first name John, last name June. See, on both the side it is a double quote is there. Okay, so this is how the JSON is. So I want to create a one JSON object. So how to create a JSON object? I will go here in this example, the constant person equals to square bracket. Why I mentioned a square bracket? I might have a n number of JSON like this. Okay. Let's say what I will do. First, I will create a first JSON. First name. So what is the standard in the sense? First name. This is the camel case. First name colon something called Virat. Last name Kohli. Profession cricket. Okay, so this is a one data. So like that, copy, Control V. Like that, we have a four JSON data assume. So don't keep multi. So you can create like this. Okay, so if you just I want to print this one means how to do CLG person. Save it. We'll go here. So we'll go here. Control Shift I, or else do right click and inspect. See here. The first name Virat, last name Kohli, like that. So why we need? But here it is showing like that first name. Internally it is a double quoted only. Got it. So this is the three items. So so this is how we want to print. So if you want to print see, if you want to print the first one, Virat Kohli cricket. So if you want to print the second person detail, sorry, second person, so that is a one. Why? Because it is going to be start with the zero. So then if you want to three, so that is the fourth person data is there. Got it. So this is how it is going to be. Well, we can say call it. So this is called a JSON. So we are going to be discuss more on that one. So if you know JSON means this is a more enough. The next will come the object. So here I don't want to take a much time, so I will go fast here because you can just go through all those things because object we already studied. So then how to do with the object set and how to do object map. So set and map also we have discussed earlier. So how to what is the object? So then definition how to display. So this all you have to go through it. Just I will brief about this one. So a JavaScript object definition. Okay, so JavaScript primitive value is a value that has a no properties name. So primitive value and primitive data type. So primitive value means what? That is a string. So string you cannot have a methods for this one. String means what is the string variable? So string x equals to Virat. That's it. Not like that our object first name is Virat, last name is Kohli, not like that. String is string. Number also the same thing. Number is number equals to colon 100. Sorry, double quote 100. Boolean true or false. Null is null. Undefined is undefined. Okay. So how to create an object? See, this is the JSON object. But normal JavaScript object, how it will be there? Same. The constant person one. Okay, so I want to differentiate between the this one and this one. This person, so that's the person one I have took. So then equals to, I want to create a JavaScript object. So this is a JSON object, this is a JavaScript object. So how the JavaScript object will be? The first name, colon, Virat, last name, Kohli, first name, last name, and propagation cricket. See, this is a JSON object and this is a JavaScript object. What is the difference? JSON is object is having a key pair value. This is also a key pair value, but here both the side double quote will be there, but here only one side double quote will be there. The first name quote, last name query. So here it is a double quote. It is there for the only one side, so that is called a JavaScript. Sorry, not here. Okay, I done a mistake. For the property value double quote will be there. Okay, so if you want to print means how to do, so clz means console.log and the person one, save it, will go here. Where is the output? So it is not there, it's closed. Localhost 5500, it is going to be open the code. So what is the file name? Forward slash index 20 dot html, run it. So control shift I, it is going to be open a console. See here, this is also object, this is also object, but this is a JSON object and this is a JavaScript object. How we are going to be differentiate? So if the property name and a property value which is in the double quote, that is the JSON object. If the property name is not in double quote and it is in the double quote, so that is called a JavaScript object. Okay, so how to display and everything we have done. So same thing. What is an object method display? So how to display already showed. What is object method? So object method is what? So person dot get means it is going to be object get method. So everything we have to go through it. Okay, you practice it. Already we have discussed it indirectly. So here we are given a deeply. So how to display? So we already said the object name, property name, or you have to go for the console.log. We already see. The next is the function. What is a function? Just now we discussed it. The function name. That is the arrow function. So how to do and all. Okay, just go through all the things. Okay. Function definition. What is a function? The function is container. It is a piece of a code to perform a task. What is a function parameter? So these are all the function parameters. Inside the bracket, whatever you are going to be put it, so that is the function parameter. And a function invocation. So function invocation is a one thing, invoking a JavaScript function. So define, so call a function, so invoke a function. Invoke function means what? So calling and invoking to that function name. So this all those things you just go through it because already we have discussed in the earlier session. So tomorrow I will take a classes, async, DOM, BOM, Ajax, JSON. Coming 2 to 3 classes. See, this content is more, but I will explain it very briefly and we'll complete it. Okay, so today we are going to be stop this.